All right, today we're gonna be talking about how to confuse a man who hurts you. Okay, and we're gonna have Maud here today, and she's gonna be also be putting in and reacting to what I have to say. And she's a Matthew Hussey fan, so we'll see how different my videos are compared to his. Hopefully, she likes it. Okay. And don't forget, guys, if you guys enjoy this type of content, check us out on Patreon, where we're gonna be posting more of this type of content there. And don't forget, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org. We know it's the holiday season, so a lot of you guys are going through trouble. I know it. Okay, people break up the most during the holidays, and people get into relationship during the holidays. Okay, it's the time when you dump the old and get the new. So book a call with me. I know y'all are waiting. All right. So check it out, or else I'm closing the channel. Don't play with me, man. I have another channel. All right. So let's begin with the video. So first of all, men only respond to actions, not words. Okay. Yeah. So when a man hurts you, the last thing you want to do is yap and talk about what you're gonna do. You don't want to be the type of person that says, "I'm gonna do this," and you don't follow through. I'm not going to text you. I'm not going to call you, and you don't follow through, because a guy will say once you don't follow through the first time, he loses all respect.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, but I get why it's hard, because you kind of a lot of guys a lot of relationship ends up without like closure.
Yeah,
and that's so hard for women,
Yeah.
because we want closure, and I mean, we kind of it's so fucked up, but we kind of try to get him inspired to do a closure.
Mhm.
And we send that kind of text, to be honest, like, I'm going to like thump you, and I want you to try to talk to me. I mean, maybe I don't want to get back with you. I just want closure. I want to have a conversation. Like, it's stupid, but she's trying to open up a conversation. But what she ends up doing is, like, she loses all respect, and then she regrets it. It's like, oh fuck,
Yep.
I text him.
Yeah. There's no such thing as closure.
No.
Because there, that's why I tell people, when somebody hurts you or when somebody leaves you, don't ask why. You're not gonna get an answer.
No, or you're gonna get a lie.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe, if you're like lucky.
Or they'll give you hope.
Yeah, and that's worse.
That's which is worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last thing you want is closure, but then at the end they'll say, maybe in the future. That's the
Maybe in the
last
future.
thing
Yeah,
you need.
yeah, that's the word. Like, don't no.
That-
and
I
then
think-
you cling to it.
I think there's a term, it's called cognitive dissonance, where humans want closure.
Yeah.
Humans don't like open loops.
No.
Because open loops leaves like a burning desire for the future, and you don't want that. So if people say, why did he do this to me, well, the thing is that you don't really know the person. You don't know their patterns, you don't know their traumas, and they'll never tell you why. They'll never truly tell you why they really dumped you. Maybe they dumped you because you're not their physical type. Maybe they dumped you because they're not over their ex. Maybe they dumped you because you remind them of their parents. Maybe they dumped you because your breath stinks.
Or maybe he even doesn't know.
He doesn't know, right? Maybe he's confused. Maybe he doesn't like intimacy. I've talked to a lot of guys that have addictions to sex, and what they'll tell me is that it was just funny when they know the girl is getting is falling in love, they'll find another girl.
Oh.
And it confuses the girl. They're like, what the hell? I'm giving you the best blowjob ever. Oh my God, what the fuck?
No.
They'll find.
What did I did wrong? Like, what is this happening?
Gay guys, it happens with same with gay guys, where if they have casual sex with you, once they see you getting emotionally involved, they'll leave you. They'll delete you on Grindr and find somebody else.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's and a lot of times they'll never really tell you that.
But I mean, in defense of the girls, like, we are, as humans, like, we are making meaning creatures. Like, we have to tell a story. If not, we can get like caught with that. So I think, I mean, how do you heal from that if there is no closure? I mean, I have my thoughts on that, but I want to.
I mean, well, we're gonna talk about that on another video, how to move on. But yeah, because that's another topic. But at the end of the day, closure, it really doesn't. It really doesn't fix it. It makes you think it does, but it really doesn't. Sometimes it does. Sometimes they'll tell you something and you're able to get over them, and that's true. Maybe they get married and you're like,
Yeah,
okay, it's over, but you shouldn't need that.
yeah,
It should you should come to the conclusion that your standard shouldn't be whether or not what he tells you. It should be the fact that he doesn't make you happy, whether or not he likes you or not doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. And also that he's not choosing you or the relationship. So that way, I mean, you have your answer right there. And I get why it's difficult, but I think one of the things that helped me, it was like, okay, I don't need him to get closer.
Mhm.
I can write because a lot of when you're younger, you kind of like wrote like a long letter and you send it like
Yeah.
that's what teach him, and it's like
Oh my god. Yeah. That's it.
like
Delete. The fuck is this, man? She's sending me
yeah,
a fucking
like
book.
yeah, it's like no,
She's
no,
an
don't
author.
send that. Like just do it for yourself.
They send them a poem or how you made me feel. That's worse.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and
It's
I mean, he's not going to appreciate it, and like you're gonna feel like exposed because you're exposing your profound like feelings. Like he doesn't deserve that. I mean,
Mhm.
no, not even in the least.
So keep talking.
So anyway, it's so hard for everyone, I guess, and I think it's necessary, but you have to do it by yourself, and that's why it's important to have friends, and that's why it's important to be able to talk about this with a therapist. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm not going to a therapist for this, like he doesn't deserve that attention, but it's like, yeah, he kind of does because you are giving it to
Mhm.
him either way. So, like,
Yep.
there's a healthy way
That's how it is,
to
man.
manage that.
So remember, men. So it's best to if they hurt you. Look, this when I say don't respond, it's best. You can say whatever you want in the beginning. Actually, sometimes it's good to get angry.
Mm,
It's good to say what you want to say.
yeah. Mhm.
Fuck you. You got a small dick. Your mom don't love you. I don't give a fuck. Say whatever you let it all out.
Mm,
Let the anger out. Let the frustration out. Right. So the
yeah.
next thing is that don't confuse him. Just cut him off.
Yeah.
Now, if you're needy and creepy, cutting him off is confusing. Meaning, if you're somebody that he knows that you're desperate, that you have no control of your emotions, cutting him off will confuse him.
Yeah.
If he knows that, if he thinks that, oh, she'll never leave me. If he thinks that you have that
Then they start calling.
yeah, exactly.
And that's like, I mean, you have to be strong. Like, you have to like hang up because he's not getting in touch with you because he wants to connect with you, or like because he like suddenly he realized that you were the woman for him. Like, just he's sensing that he's losing you, and that's not a guy that you want for yourself, like at all.
Yep, yep, yeah. It's so when they hurt you, it's sometimes at first it's healthy to just let out all the pain. Say I don't like what you did. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you trip on a rock. I don't give a fuck. I hope your grandma falls on the stairs. Because then what you do then is once you do that, you want to just go silent. Because it's hard to go silent when you have a lot of things in your mind.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also kind of hard, like insulting him because yeah, I mean, if especially if you loved him, it's like that's the last thing that it's. I mean, maybe for some girls, but for others, it's difficult because you kind of trust in him, and you want to know why, and if you love him. I mean, if you're like a good girl, like that's not going to be the first thing, the first thing that's gonna pop out of your mind. It will be like, why, like really, like why. So I get the idea that it's healthy to get your anger out, but that's not that easy for some women.
No, no, it's not. It's not. It's it depends on the woman's character. To be honest with you.
Yeah. It depends,
One
but
second, man. People
yeah.
just motherfuckers, man. Like 1 second. Coño, man. Now, we have an announcement, people, before we get back to the video. It's called our new course, which is the Commitment Blueprint. Listen, I asked you guys, and 1,000 of you guys answered my survey. And it seems like the biggest issue you guys struggle with is commitment. Getting out of situationships and getting guys to commit. This course is specifically meant to address those needs. Now, you guys all know that all of my courses They over deliver. They produce results from natural chemistry to the psychological game of attraction. I have no doubt that if you guys apply what this course will say, you guys will find a guy that will commit to you guys. The issue is not with you. The problem is not with how you look, because if you look at women who are married, a lot of them, it ranges. There's no looks standard that you have to have. It's really about your mentality and the strategies that you apply. The problem is that with my videos, I have so many videos that sometimes you guys might suffer from information overload. So I'm going to put all of the information that I know from my experience and from what I've been learning in the past 2 years, because I've been really focusing on this course, really doing my research. As you guys know, I go to meditation retreats in order to come up with ideas, and I work with clients. And so I'm kind of up to date with what the main issue is. And I think I solved it. So pre-order this course. Is going to be released at the end of January. So pre-order it right now at a discounted rate, because this is going to be, in my opinion, my best course. The last 2 years, I've been through so much. I've had so many different experiences. I've worked with a diverse set of clients that I think I've reached the pinnacle of my experience. And I know for sure that if you guys apply what this course says, you will be satisfied. You will find a guy for you, and you will not need to watch my channel anymore. Well, that's going to suck, right? But Father Alex is here to help. Father Alex is not here to make you guys my slave. Father Alex is not here to make you guys into informational junkies. That's not the point. The point for me is that you guys watch my channel and that you guys can live your life without needing me. And that's the purpose of this course. Now, you guys can purchase it at a different option, right? In this course, we have a basic option, a basic package, and then we have the silver package, which with that course, you get the course and you get the Q&A seminar. What's a Q&A seminar? Well, when you guys watch the course, I'm going to have a Q&A session for about 2 or 3 weeks where you guys can ask me questions based on what you guys saw, and you guys are going to be able to replay it, right? So you guys are going to get access to the bonus webinar on top of this course. Now, we also have the gold package where you not only get access to the webinar, but also you get a 15-minute session with me at a discounted rate, right? So you guys can purchase it at one time or get a 3-month plan, right? And this 3-month plan allows you to purchase it at 1/3 of the price and pay it within 3 months, all right? Father Alex is not going to send the repo man to get the money back, right? And this is the thing, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like it, just ask me for your money back and I will give it back. Father Alex has always been faithful with giving you your money back. So click on the description down below, pre-order it right now. You guys know me. I don't just release courses. All of my courses are there because I feel like you guys need it. If not, I'll be making courses every year. So check it out. And I know that this will be the pinnacle of my life's work. You guys know I'm intense with things. I will over deliver. And if you guys don't think so, try me. All right. Let's get back to the video. Okay. So the next one is right here. Show emotions. Don't hide that it hurts. What hurts a man isn't that you being what hurts a man is not you being stoic, but that you're able to recover, right?
Yeah.
So it's normal for you to feel pain when a man rejects you.
Mm-hmm.
What hurts a man's ego more is the fact that you're gonna cry, but next week you're gonna be happy. I don't want to know that my ex is gonna get over me in less than a month. That pisses me off. I want you to gain weight. I want you to cry. I want you to go to therapy. I want to see you suffer. I don't want to see you cry, and then the next week you're walking around whistling with a bird in your shoulder. Like that.
Yeah.
That a guy doesn't, because what that says is that
You're not that important.
I'm not that important. Yeah. But if you act like it didn't hurt you, it doesn't hurt me that much. But if I know that it hurt you, it means that I had someone that cared, but now I lost her. But then I realized, holy shit, she's actually strong.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not the type of woman that I thought I left.
Yeah, because guys will leave a weak woman over a strong woman any day. Weakness is something that a guy is willing to abandon because they know you're going to suffer and you're going to come back.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's not.
They are toxic.
Yeah, but it's not. Well, if you do this, you're going to hell. It's not that you show no emotions. It's the fact that you show emotions, but like a normal human, you have high self-esteem and you recover. And that's one thing from yesterday's video about a sign that a guy has high self-esteem is the fact that he could suffer but recover.
Recover, yeah.
You know, and recover without hurting other people.
And I think it's also useful to pretend. I mean, like fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Because even if at the next week you're not feeling like you're feeling down and you don't want to pretend, like I get it, but and you're like, no, I'm not going to do that for him. Like I'm gonna be true to myself, and that's great.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of it also works for you because you remind yourself that there's more in the world that happened, that thing that happened. So that's good for you, and you can pretend, and you can go to, I don't know, to the movies with your girls, and you can like take pictures, and maybe you can cry after the picture. Like doesn't matter because they are your friends, and that's fine. But you got to remember yourself that you had a life before him that was fun, that was fulfilling, and even if at first feels weird, you gotta get over with it.
Yeah, it's what happens is that a lot of women that go through this, they're really codependent. Their drug of choice is relationships. And when they their sense of self is identified by the quality of relationships that they have. So if a guy dumps them to them, they lost that self, you know?
Yeah, and then they jump to the other guy in line that was always there.
And let me tell you something, that's another thing. That hurts a guy when he sees you with another guy next week. It's toxic. It's toxic, but that hurts.
I mean, well, if
like,
you
what the
want
fuck?
to hurt him,
Especially if he's white and then you get a black guy, that hurts. If he's Mexican, then you get with a white guy, a gringo, that hurts. Wow. You know, like it's usually it's best if you want to hurt the guy to go out with a guy that looks the complete opposite of him. You know?
Yeah, because if you choose like a similar guy, unless he's better, like, that's gonna be worse. Like, I updated.
Yeah. No, it's true, man. It's true. But hey, look, if the truth is that only an immature guy will not be able to see through that because, you know, I'm immature too, but I understand this in terms of like psychology is that if you get with another guy, what that means is that you never heal. And that you're still suffering, but that you're using now. It's like now weed doesn't work. Now let me drink. Oh, drinking doesn't work anymore. Now let me smoke crack. Yeah, you go from addiction to addiction, and eventually it catches up to you in your 30s.
And I mean, I think that it doesn't have to be like like a date. It could be just a friend.
Yeah, just a friend.
I mean, like you can hang around with him and just be quiet about it.
Yeah. Well, again, if you're watching this, you want to hurt them.
Yeah, of course, you want to hurt them. They want to hurt. So you can like show a picture or something. Like you cannot like kiss him because that's like,
too
obvious. Like just I to me, like don't use social media. Like just get out with the other guy and like have fun. And if he's your friend, that's better. And I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of options there. But
now, look, an option
better to just kill girls.
An option is to like take a photo. Is put a bottle of wine behind that's empty. Two
Man, you're so
cups, two empty cups in the background. And just take a photo. And make sure you can see that in the background.
Yeah, something like that.
A guy was like, "What the fuck? There's two, man. What the fuck is that?" Because people pay attention to detail.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and
that's a good.
You can't just say, "Hey, look, what the fuck?" No, just put it in the background. Let him go Scooby Doo mode. Let him investigate, or just add someone. He'll find out. Wow. It's the more subtle, the better.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
That's effective. I'm not going to deny it, but
it's toxic.
It's toxic.
We're talking about hurt people.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We're not to hurt people.
You know, they hurt people. I'm not going to hell. They're going. Next one. If he comes back, tell him you don't like his personality and to leave you alone. Right?
How?
Well, you just let him know. Just say, no, I don't like this. Please leave me alone. Because what you want is you want him to feel like you want to push him away.
Yeah.
Because what it does is that one, why are you pushing me away? Did you find somebody else?
Oh, I just remember something.
What?
That one time a guy like called me and she was like, so what's the opposite of sober?
I'm drunk.
Like drunk. Like he was so drunk and I was like, this is disgusting. Like,
oh, you told him that? Oh, that's perfect. That's
because
perfect.
I mean it was disgusting.
It is disgusting.
I was like, For me, like I have to sleep. My sleep is sacred. So when a guy calls me drunk in the middle of the night, that's like the ultimate, like, I like, you don't know me at all. Like, I hate it. So like, this is disgusting, and I just hang up.
That's perfect. And what he do?
Like, he starts
So
sending
it's
like,
texting.
yeah, like, I'm blocking.
You blocked them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I hate drunk people. Like, I really hate them.
Well, that's good because that teaches him a lesson. You helped another woman out in the future. Putting a guy in his place
Mhm.
will help him behave with another woman.
Yeah.
Because he's like, okay, she didn't tolerate that. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna try that again.
Yeah, and yeah, he didn't try it, but I don't know. Then it's funny because he tried to reach out to me like 2 years later, and I was like, I have a job now. And it
Wow.
was funny. I don't hate him. I guess. I mean, we were young then. We were like in college, but I was like,
Young,
yeah, and I leave alone.
young in love, same shit. Like
Yeah, like,
that's
and he was
you.
like, oh.
It's all ego at that point, right? So if he does come back though, after you tell him to leave you alone,
Mhm.
tell him to lick your ass if you want him to come back to you. You're gonna have to lick my ass. That's not a metaphor. That's not a
Yeah,
metaphor. Whether or not you showered, let him find out. Now, if he's a freak, you're doing him a favor.
yeah. Hmm.
All right. If he's a freak, you're doing him a favor. So you
I
gotta change it up, find something else. If he can't read or write, tell him write me an apology. And because you're a teacher, make sure there's no mistakes. I don't want to see no fucking mistakes. Write an
I'll
apology.
hit you.
Yeah, or wear a t-shirt that says I love you and walk around in the street with that t-shirt. I don't know
Yeah, that sounds
anything
like a
embarrassing.
healthier relationship. That sounds
Well,
like
hey, you told him to get the fuck out,
it.
and he came back.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah,
why would I want that?
because you want revenge. He hurt you. He wasted your time.
Well,
He
yeah.
lied to you.
Well,
He cheated on you with your friend.
that has, yeah.
You,
That's not my
yeah.
experience.
If you're watching this
Yeah.
video, he hurt you. You gotta understand. Hurt people hurt
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Okay.
Right now you're happy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let me. I'm in the wrong mindset.
Yeah, you got.
Let me get back to my college years.
Yeah. You gotta pick up pick up. Yeah.
Like, I have to get back. Okay, so in that moment, yeah.
Well, that because when you're in that state, you're immature, and that's normal.
Mhm.
And usually you regret it,
Yeah.
right? You usually regret it later on.
And this is so important, girls. Like, don't get ever with the friend of your ex. Like, that's the worst thing that you can do. And you don't hurt him. I mean, I had a lot of male friends, like a lot, and they laugh about it. Like, it's the opposite. You think you're creating, like, oh, this will teach him, because that's the way that they hurt you. But if you do that, like, I mean, my friends, they were assholes, of course, in college, and like, the girl was like playing them. And they were talking about it, like, oh, we're brothers.
Oh yeah, she's an angel.
Yeah,
She's an
like,
angel.
we stuck together the same teeth. Like, it's like,
The thing, first of all, I'll be pissed off. I wouldn't like that, to be honest.
of course.
I'll like, you fuck my friend. What the fuck? I wouldn't trust my friend.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying
I don't
that.
think I don't think he liked her. That's the case.
Yeah, no, I mean, she thought that she was playing with me,
Yeah.
and they were best friends, so that they were like,
Yeah.
she sent me this, and he was like, oh, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
At first, I mean, I know him. He was hurt. But then he was like, because he wanted to have a relationship with him, like the first one. And the second was like, oh, this is funny, like, look. And then, like, I don't know, like a week later, he was like, oh, well, what the hell?
Okay, so he got over her. How long were
I-
they dating?
well, I mean, he was like just seeing her around like for 2 months.
Okay, no, that's not enough.
That's
Yeah,
not
you can
enough.
get over that.
Yeah, but then they were like playing with. Well, she was playing with both for, like, I don't know, for like 6 months.
Yeah,
So it's like, and she was thinking that I
problematic.
didn't knew and that they didn't knew. So it was funny for the three of us because he was like, man, this girl is so.
But also, he's not alone, right? he's talking about it. That helps you get over it.
Yeah.
You're laughing about it.
Yeah.
But if you have nobody to talk about it and see other people laugh, you feel ashamed. You might feel angry at your friend. You know.
Well,
But
yeah, if you want to hurt him and you had a relationship, you can get with your friend, I guess, but with his friend. But
that's how you see. That's how
I mean, you can do
that's how
it,
you get
but
it.
like,
That's how you get hurt.
and that's how you get like bad karma.
Yeah. No, boy, that
I
girl's
don't
fucked up. That girl is
know.
if that's what she finds revenge, like she's gonna fuck with the wrong guy one day.
Yeah.
She's gonna fuck around and find out. The next one is break your patterns, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't respond. If you respond fast, respond slow. If you respond slow, respond fast. If you usually get angry, be calm. If you're usually calm, get angry. But always end in silence. Meaning, in Sun Tzu says, if you usually attack, defend. If you usually defend, attack. Right? If you usually don't confront, confront. If you usually confront, don't confront. Be unpredictable. Because what it does is that it changes how they see you because they expect a certain behavior.
Yeah, but I think that also helps. Not as much like changing your behavior, but like level up and to demonstrate him that you are not a gentleman, like you are that you are like not a princess, but like a woman that doesn't want that. So I think that hurts more. Like
Yeah, keep
you're
talking.
not like
Stop, keep talking.
this boy. Anyway, I'm gonna pause it. Or well, what hell?
Yeah.
Bueno, si quieres cortamos esa parte porque
Yeah.
se fue la idea.
Don't worry.
Pero
What were you saying?
mm, what's the subject?
Oh, well, go silent. So once you respond in an unpredictable way, because the thing is that they expect a response, especially if they think you're needy,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're somebody that gets angry, and then now that you break up with them, or you cheat, or they hurt you, and then you respond in a calm way, they might say, okay, something's off here. Like
It's happening.
what's happening, right? And that causes them to, when you go silent, they're like, what the fuck happened? Like they acted differently. Now they disappeared.
Yeah.
Something happened,
Hmm.
and then their brain will start to imagine things. They'll start to find it's like you're not giving them closure.
Yeah.
Why are you acting so unpredictable all of a sudden? Why are you so calm when you're usually angry?
Yeah.
Why aren't you stabbing me when you usually get mad? Why are you getting angry when you're usually calm? Oh my gosh, she's getting angry. She cares. Oh my God, like I didn't know she cares. Now you go silent,
Yeah.
right? And that is because whatever you can't predict, you respect. That's why people back before we could predict nature. Well, people were always able to predict nature, especially the Mayas and the Egyptians. But when you don't know what's going to happen, you show more respect to it. When you know what a person's going to do, you could like, oh, this person doesn't deserve my respect because I know exactly what you're thinking. It's like so that type.
That's the right mindset. Like you don't deserve, like you don't deserve my reaction.
Exactly.
Like, you don't deserve, and that's I don't know. I think I have done it naturally, but it's like oh, you're like I don't want this. Like
Yep.
like, no, I'm not going into that, and I'm not going to feel bad. Like for example, when we were like on the same party when I used to drink, and I was like not going to even look at you. Like I'm going to be with like you. In my mind, in like I'm following you like with my peripheral vision, like, but I'm not going to look at you.
That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that definitely fucks with them because they're like the thing is that it's like losing power, right?
Yeah.
It's like being a king and now you're a servant. A guy gets that type of validation from the opposite sex, and when they sense that they have no control over your emotions, they lose that part of them, that ego self that's really fake.
But it's also like I don't know, troubling for you because he's going to react and you have to be prepared for his reaction. Because I don't know, in that party, let's say that he's like, hey, I'm here. Like, like hello. And if you're drinking, you're going to fuck all that up. I
Yep.
mean,
No,
because
that's
like
true.
you're drinking like, oh well, hello, you're a fucking idiot. Like it's like
Yeah.
no, don't drink. I mean, if you're going to a social reunion and he's there, don't drink.
Yeah, or even like you even if you're not in a social place, when you drink, you send a text, you break your
Oh
rules.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is this
yeah.
is
That's the
why
worst.
what you eat and what you drink affects is a big affects a lot how you do this, because if
Yeah.
you eat bad, eat a lot of sugar, a lot of junk food, you're not going to be, or you have bad sleep, because
Mhm.
when you eat a lot of sugar, you got to go to the bathroom more. That means when you're sleeping, you go to the bathroom 2 or 3 times a night. You get bad sleep. You
Yeah.
wake up emotionally dysregulated, not just because of sleep, but because of just having too many carbs. And
Mhm.
maybe you drink that's carbs, and you got to wake up at night
Yeah.
because you're going to the bathroom. And so all of those things add to your lack of self-control.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're in college, like you don't have self control, but you can like ask to your friend, like, please, like, let's get out, but my phone stays here in the house. Like, because if your friend is going to get drunk, like, she's going to
That's
leave
true.
your phone.
That's true.
Because
That's
if
true.
you're drunk, you get so annoying that your friend is like, you know what? Like, fuck you. Like, if you want to call him, like, do it.
Yeah.
So, and that doesn't mean that they are necessarily a bad friend. It's just like you're annoying as fuck when you're drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So I mean that's the truth.
An
So
annoying drunk.
yeah, an annoying drunk. So you have to like get your phone in your house and then get out.
Yeah, and this is the thing is that if that's the case, if you don't get that addressed, when you get after your mid-20s, your habits become more ingrained in your brain, and you become more, you lose more control.
Yeah.
But now you're not in your 20s no more. Now you're in your 30s.
Yeah,
And
suddenly.
that age, and all of that drug use ages you faster.
Yeah.
You gain more weight because you're sad. You're coping with things. You might emotionally eat, and it becomes like just a spiral. So that's why when these things happen, eating healthy is so underrated. It's honestly an advice that you might think like, oh, but it's like, no, like that changes your mood.
And I think that that's the ultimate revenge, to be honest.
Oh
Like,
yeah, getting in shape.
getting better,
Yeah.
like
Oh, I hate
getting,
that shit.
yeah, like getting better, like getting like, I went to the gym, like I'm feeling nice, and like, wait, I know, like a lot of girls, like I will show him right now, and it's like, no, 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 wait, just 3 months,
Yep.
just 3 months to see
Nah.
the difference, and like let him find out by himself, not by pictures, because you took them. So that's
True.
kind of cheating.
And no, it still works with guys. Guys
It
are
still
visual.
works,
We're
yeah,
dumb.
of
We're dumb.
course.
Because
Yeah,
again,
you're right.
nothing pisses me off more than when my ex loses weight. That pisses me off so much. And I remember one time this girl that I liked, and she dumped me. And I swear to God, when I saw her gain weight, I swear to God, I became so happy.
Ah,
I got over her. I was like, thank you,
of course.
God. Oh Lord. Oh, she's a fat ass now. Thank you, God. Oh, it made me feel so good. But then you gotta understand, that's your lower self.
Yeah, of course.
That's your pain, petty.
Yeah, of course.
That's like the self that you say, I wish I wasn't that.
Yeah.
But when you're
You
depressed,
kind of feel better. I mean, if
yeah.
Eric is doing like badly, like
Look, I'd rather it be you than me.
yeah, of course, like,
You know?
your ex cheated on you. Oh, that's so bad.
I hope she gains weight. I hope she gains weight. I hope she becomes a circle rather than a number one. All right. And then once you do that, go silent. And move on, because if he hurt you once, he'll hurt you again.
Yeah,
People never do
that's for
things just
sure.
once to you. People never smack you once. They don't call you name once. They may apologize, but people's behavior are more repetitive, or better yet,
Yeah.
they rhyme, right?
Yeah.
And so when this happens, this is all about winning the
Mhm.
ego game.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. All right,
No.
you're going straight to hell for this. All right, but it's something that, look, man, when you feel that, you want revenge. Revenge is a real thing.
Yeah.
You may not want to
Yeah.
kill him. You may not want to stab him. Like, put the knife down. Don't catch a case.
But also you enter into the game because I mean, if you are seeing social media, I mean, if you're posting things, you're going to check the news he posts.
Yeah.
So he is possibly going to do the same.
Yeah. Yep.
So if you see him with a girl that is harder than you,
It's
like that's going to fuck your mind.
I'll say this: it's harder for guys to do that.
Mm.
It's harder
Mhm.
because if a guy is able to get another girl that next week, that's a really attractive guy.
Well, yeah, right. If it's a normal guy,
yeah, it's much harder for a guy to like be on a date with another girl. It's usually the woman who has other guys in the background.
well, yeah.
But
That's why you have to have friends.
yeah, you gotta have friends.
If you're a man,
You gotta have friends, man. Anyways, guys, y'all going to hell for applying these strategies, but I'm not going to hell because I'm just making a video. Don't bring me up during Judgment Day. If you guys want to,
will be there.
Yeah, I'll be next to Jesus. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and we're putting up a new course. It's called the Commitment Formula. So go check it out. Pre-order it right now, okay? On the description down below. And by the way, if you guys are enjoying this video, check out our free gift, people. Yeah, that's right. I have a free gift. It's an audiobook, an ebook about how to make him chase. I wrote it, not an AI. We're not going to let the AIs take credit, people. Right? And you could check it out on the description down below by just putting your email. And there you can sign up to my mailing list where I give you guys advice, and I'll give you guys a first bids on my seminars, because we're doing seminars in New York City, LA, Chicago, London, and Amsterdam. And also check out the t-shirt store. These are clothing made by me and for me. Look at this. As you guys can see, these are the printings. So if you guys like my clothing, if you like my art, click on the description down below, and let's continue with the video.